Are you feeling that familiar knot in your stomach? Leafs Nation? That mix of exhilarating hope and nagging anxiety that only a Toronto Maple Leafs contract negotiation can bring? Because right now, the spotlight isn't just on the puck. It's firmly fixed on the checkbook, and a crucial decision that could shape the future of our crease. Welcome back to another episode of NHL Rumours, where we dive deep into the whispers and the weighty decisions brewing across the league. Today, our journey takes us straight to the heart of Leafland, where the future of one of their most impactful players hangs in the balance. We're talking about a goaltender who, in a single season, transitioned from an up-and-comer to a certified have-arrived star. So, let's peel back the layers and explore what happens when Anthony Stolarz gets to pick his value, within reason, as an unrestricted free agent. It's not often a player bursts onto the scene in their early 30s and completely rewrites their narrative, but that's precisely what Anthony Stolarz did for the Maple Leafs in the 2024-25 season. He wasn't just good. He was exceptional, a revelation in net that provided the stability and elite performance the team desperately needed. We're talking about a goalie who led the entire NHL with a staggering .926 save percentage, a number that screams Vezina Trophy consideration. His record of 21-8-3, including 4 shutouts, wasn't just impressive. It was foundational to the Leafs' success, giving them a legitimate 1-2 punch in goal. Elliotte Friedman, the big boss himself from 32 Thoughts a Podcast, wasn't just speculating. He was laying out the cold, hard facts. Stolarz has firmly established himself as an NHL starting goaltender, at the very least a 1A caliber backstop. This isn't just a good season. It's a career-defining performance that has completely altered his market value. But as any seasoned hockey fan knows, every silver lining has a cloud. And for Stolarz, that cloud has historically been his battle with injuries. While he seemingly put those woes behind him last season, playing a career-high 34 games at 31 years old, it's a factor that will undoubtedly be on the minds of Leaf management. They'll use it as a bargaining chip, a subtle reminder of past fragility, even as they acknowledge his recent brilliance. This upcoming year, therefore, isn't just about winning games. It's a high-stakes audition for Stolarz, where every save, every healthy start, will play a colossal role in the final dollar amount he commands. The question isn't whether he deserves a raise. It's how much a raise, and how much risk the Leafs are willing to absorb for a player who's just hit his stride. After all, in the cutthroat world of professional hockey, it truly is a numbers game. From a big-picture perspective for the Leafs, the current situation with Joseph Woll provides an intriguing dynamic. Woll is locked in at a very reasonable $3.67 million per season until the summer of 2028, offering cost certainty and a high potential future. This creates an almost ideal scenario for Toronto, as they have a strong internal option. However, it also means they need to land on a number for Stolarz that is not only fair to him, but also fits seamlessly into the team's salary structure and long-term vision. They can't overpay to the point where it compromises their ability to build a contender around their core. Friedman's recent comparable, Spencer Knight of the Chicago Blackhawks, offers a fascinating, albeit imperfect, benchmark. Knight's situation is distinct. He's younger and was a restricted free agent, giving his team more control. Yet, his annual salary of around $5.8 million could serve as a foundational figure for Stolarz's price tag. Knight, like Stolarz, fits the bill of that starter, 1A type caliber. What makes this comparison particularly relevant is its recency. This deal just happened, covering the next few years, which is crucial as we anticipate a significant salary cap increase. That cap bump could fundamentally change the dynamic for contract dollar amounts across the league, making a $5.8 million deal for a proven commodity like Stolarz look like a steal in a year or two. David Pagnotta from the fourth period recently weighed in, suggesting there's still a mountain of work to be done before a deal is signed, sealed, and delivered. And why wouldn't there be? Stolarz is at a pivotal point in his career. At 31, this is likely his last, best shot at a truly significant long-term contract. He's in Toronto, a hockey mecca, and he's firmly in the conversation for the number 1 job. That means something not just financially, but in terms of legacy and opportunity. While he'll undoubtedly be mindful of the team dynamic and the desire to stay with contender, don't expect him to take a significant hometown discount. This isn't just about money. It's about maximizing his value after years of perseverance. The negotiations could very well come down to the wire, a tense standoff between a player seeking his worth and a team balancing ambition with fiscal responsibility. If they do, it will be a testament to the high stakes involved for both parties. The Leafs need Stolarz's talent, but they also need to be smart. Stolarz needs security, but he also needs to seize this moment. It's a classic hockey drama, unfolding right before our eyes. So, Leafs Nation, what do you think? Is Anthony Stolarz worth a Spencer Knight-level contract, or even more? Can the Leafs afford to let a goalie of his caliber walk away after such a dominant season? We want to hear your thoughts. Hit that like button if you're as captivated by this contract saga as we are, and drop a comment below telling us what you believe Stolarz's fair value is. Let's keep this conversation going.